Alrighty, folks. Knucks are being bumped. This is Classic Doubles Final. The Washington State Foosball Championships 2023. On the right-hand side, that's Justin Shaw up front, Matt Cox at the back. On the left-hand side, Jeffrey Schneider up front, Jake the Snake Barnett at goal. This is a 2 out of 3 Classic Doubles. The big two things, the big differences, the things you need to pay attention to are no rollover and serves are beginning from the goalie as Justin goes to the back.
That's
oh, my
smart.
goodness.
I didn't expect this at all.
That is going to be an exciting wrinkle.
Yeah, I should have expected this, but I didn't. And they have 2 timeouts to burn every match, every game, actually.
It's 1-0 in the early goings in favor of Schneider and Barnett. Clay Toomey over here to my left is going to be, who you just heard from, is doing the stats, and we're all going to pray, say a little prayer for his fingers as things can get wild in this event. Oh, speaking of wild, tying it up from the back. Switch, yeah, this is going to be fascinating to watch.
I should have expected this. I just didn't. It's going to be fun to watch that.
It is.
And I don't think that passing series to the 5 bar is going to work against Justin that well.
No, I don't think so either. It's, by the way, Schneider and Barnett are the winners of the winners. They only have to win 1 set. Shaw Cox from the elimination side. This is 2 out of 3 overtime, win by 2 in the third. Justin.
He's overguarding that long.
He wants to do that, and he did, but it didn't work out, so he's going to try it again. And by that, I mean Orion. More. I don't know if I'm going through menopause, but I keep getting caught hot and cold flashes here. What's happening? Wild. My jacket on here is Cox.
We'll edit that out in post.
No.
Oh, no?
Move it in. I'm trying to see if I can get some more sponsors.
Yeah. Menafooz.
Brought to you by Estroven. As that he's starting with the slingshots. I think his standard push series is just fine.
Yeah.
He's throwing those slingshots every now and then. I don't believe that a series built around slingshots is the play.
Yeah, no, he might get away with that a little bit more with Cox. But I think he's throwing away scoring potential by doing it. In the name of, looking cool.
Shaw reels it in, pull shot position. I don't think Barnett's going to be wanting to move too often off that. He's got to be timing any other kind of pull kick or push kick.
So like that defense right there, when he's in that right there, that's the defense to shoot that against.
I think they got some of it.
It's 1-1. I don't know what's going on. I think they're trying to get some lube.
Yeah. Take a peek at some numbers here. It's early. Not a whole lot to look at, but Schneider hasn't even had the ball on his 5 bar yet. It's 1-1, and he's 0 for 0.
Look at how many clears are already there, and no passing except for the one attempt. Because, well, that's what happens when you start in the goal.
Talking about with Jake.
The 5 bar passing. I mean.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for Justin's.
Just his one pass, but then nothing. But it's not because they're not.
Yeah,
they're just
Jake
not
Barnett has more pass attempts from his 2 bar than both forwards combined from the 5 bar. Which, I mean, that's classic double. So
yeah,
no big surprise there.
Okay, this one back into play. Tried to do a push-pull kick. I like that. Something a little more, slightly higher percentage, but might be setting up something later.
He is really committed to his 3 bar series.
Mm-hmm. For good or for ill.
And for win or for loss.
For summer and for fall.
You win.
Oh.
I mean, he's in the final here, so obviously it's worked for him to this
Sure.
point. I think it's a dirty bounce pass right there.
Shaw does the hell was that? Like a Ryan Moore pull kick?
Yeah, exactly.
Ready.
Switch on the left side of the table here.
Two quick points, 2-2 in this first game. I'm Adam Gilson. That's Clay Toomey. This is the Modern Foosball streamed House of Tournaments ran 2023 Washington State Foosball Championships. Day 3, finals day. I've got my final socks on, which is just some Foosman socks. That's really all that is. But, you know, whatever. Shaw. Got to block that 3 times. Couldn't do it. Here comes a switch. Schneider in the back. See much of his shooting from back there outside of a fortunate break. Look at that defensive shift from Shaw. Just a fast shuffle on his 3.
Yeah.
What was that blocking?
Sawing logs over there.
What is the purpose of that? It's weird. There's your Ryan Moore after doing the Ryan Moore kick.
Well,
I don't know what that.
He's doing this because it's, I mean, what do you shoot at? What's open?
Game point goes to Shaw and Cox.
Barnett lagged out there. Took him a minute to come back. Just froze.
Ready.
Yeah, they're just not getting it through Justin at all.
So for the middle man to the near man to the far wall to the far man, slingshot he goes.
I think that's Schneider's first pass attempt from the 5 bar. This will be number 2. Number 3. It's pretty wild to be in the second game of a match and you're 0 for 3 on the 5 bar. Or, I mean, it'd be weird if it was 3 for 3 too, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean, Justin is 2 for 5.
Pull shot position. See what wonders he's going to come up with next. Oh. Pretty vanilla by Justin standards.
Yeah, I think that's nice.
When it works, though, it's very nice.
Yeah, and that one work will be the reason it doesn't work 10 times. I just believe that. And if I'm being too harsh on that, then I'll just accept that. But I fully believe that he's overdoing it with that. And even though that is the defense on, like that right there, I would not be looking for that.
Yeah.
It's a good push shot. I mean, he's going just past the big dot and spraying it over. It's quick, it's hard, it's fine. And I would not be looking for it. He'd score that on me right there every time. And the thing is, the more that they're looking for that, the more the slingshot opens up.
You have to call timeout to switch.
Do we get 3?
No, it's 2.
2 timeouts?
Huh?
Is it 2 timeouts?
Yeah, but
Okay, I'm just asking.
are you using one
Keeps changing.
to
Yeah.
switch? Are you using one?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Ready. Ready.
Very interesting.
Indubitably.
I don't know why you'd. I mean, I guess it makes sense if they're not able to clear the ball on you. You'd want to get up there and forward, but I would think you'd want to wait until maybe Matt got it on the forward position.
Or do that.
Or do that.
Maybe that was the plan all along.
Well, they did that twice in a match yesterday, and I actually don't know that it's intentional, but it sure has happened a few times.
Shaw almost knocks that in as it's rolling by him on the rebound. Gets the ball again. There's your quick 30 possessions in a row. See what he does with it. Okay. As that ball was still rolling and trying to figure out its own life choices, he just angles it in. 2-2. Barnett responds 3-2. Talking about zone.
Justin's here to win this. He usually is pretty relaxed.
Mhm.
He seems intense right now, and not in a negative way or anything that I would say is the result of something bad that happened. I just think you just don't always see him that dialed in or focused, or
Yeah.
his gas factor is not always obvious.
4-2 now. No switch from Shaw.
Yeah, and if Cox is passing up to the front, why would you? And there's the answer right there, by the way. Gives up a free shot, and thankfully.
4-3.
What I was going to say, thankfully for the other team, it didn't work out. And I just can't talk fast enough.
Just edit that out in post. I'm going to edit that out in post. Nope, gets it again, though. Schneider. Push position. Slingshot attempt blocked. Gets another attempt to get blocked. Oh, and he buries that.
That was a different one.
That was a different one. He came back at it with the middleman. Lovely. Third game. Schneider and Barnett. They're in the king seat.
So if they win this game, it's over. If they lose this game, it goes to a second set.
Yep.
All right.
Classic doubles, finals. I'm Adam Gilson. That's Clay Toomey. Modern Foosball. Streaming all the action in 2 4-ish hour blocks today. With stats. Look at the stats. What do the stats tell us, Clay?
Well, I mean, we're in game 3, so they've each won a game. The thing that just sticks out most to me right now is that there's just no 5-bar possessions on the left side of the table. That's their first completed pass, and we're in game 3. They're 1 for 4.
There we go. Shaw in the back. Turnover. Schneider. Was that not by design?
Well,
It was like a dink slingshot.
he just didn't hit it clean. He
Didn't
just
hit?
hit it off the edge of his guy. I mean, he meant to do that, but he didn't mean to do it that softly. He just hit it with the corner of his man instead of flush.
Flush.
And in classic doubles, and this is his third shot of this game without having to do anything to earn it. They're just it's free possessions from the left side of the table here. I don't know why Justin's not switching. I mean, he did score the one earlier.
Schneider's starting to feel it with those 3 slingshots this game. One of them maybe a fortunate one, but it went in nonetheless. It is championship point for Schneider and Barnett. Timeout called.
That's an asshole timeout. That's an asshole timeout.
Why?
You're up 4-0.
The ball was spinning for. It's only 10 seconds.
Yeah. It feels like that, though.
No, I just didn't want to.
He wants more time.
I wanted to value.
All right.
I wouldn't feel guilty about it, but I would also I would do what either one of them did. If that was me, I would have called the timeout. If I was Justin, I would have
Called him out.
yeah. Just,
All righty, match point. Blocked by Cox. A Cox block is always one of those things that is frustrating and you really hope not to have to deal with. But fortunately, it's only 4-0. They still have a lot of time left. Championship point.
Haven't seen that
advised.
37 times.
All right, championship point. Redo, retreat.
Retroit.
Uh-oh.
What?
Where'd it go? From the looks of his face, it was blocked.
Oh, wow. Let me just go ahead and screw everything up.
Another attempt here as he reels it in. Championship
go.
point. Number 7 attempt. Number 8 attempt. Probably just a regular push now. And there it is down the middle. And in 3 games, Jeff Schneider and Jake Barnett defeat Justin Shaw and Matt Cox to win Classic Doubles.